All right, Cassius, first of all, let's just talk about the wonderful gesture that your former first years has done for you. It must be so encouraging and so emotional for you to come back and to it.
Yeah, it was actually emotional and encouraging, because I don't think I didn't actually even think that they will do that, for me, and it feels so amazing to be recognized and to actually have done a farewell. I'm so happy, I'm so excited, and I'm proud to actually be here, because this is where it actually all started, where I got to get my confidence back. I got to be in good shape because they've helped me. Not a lot of people come back and go to where they started, where they actually were struggling, and to come here, it's such an amazing feeling, and I'm proud and I'm happy, and I just want to thank the university, the technical team, the coaches actually for making this day such an amazing day.
And of course, the institution also prepared you to play for one of the biggest teams in the country, in Mamelodi Sundowns. Just your experience playing for Sundowns, coming from a renowned institution from like TUT.
I think it has been great because they've prepared me mentally, physically also, because I was in good shape. I was actually ready for any challenge that I was going to face going back to Sundowns, I think it have helped me a lot because I was actually going through a lot. I was going through a phase where I wanted to give up, I wanted to just go to school, but they have helped me to actually realize that it's possible that you focus on your schoolwork and also in your football career, It's not easy sometimes, but I think it has helped me because when I went back to Sundowns, I was able to actually play my football and just enjoy football without having to stress about my academics. And it's one thing that I'll always be grateful for, and I'll always be proud for making my time to go to school, because today I'm able to cope there at Sundowns, without having to stress about my academics.
And you also managed to balance your academic situation with also a footballing career because you got a qualification here at TUT.
Yeah, I did. I think credit must also go to my family, for helping me, for always reminding me that, it's possible. It's possible that you make it in football, and also make it in your academics. If only that you are disciplined and you try to do extra work when you're finished with your schoolwork, you'll definitely make it. And that's one thing that I'll always be grateful for, and also to the coaches here for encouraging me to not forget that you're not only doing this for yourself, you're also doing it for the guys that want to be at Mamelodi Sundowns, because not everyone gets the opportunity to play for such an amazing club, And yeah, I'm grateful for everything that they've done for me, TUT.
And also your breakout season at Sundowns was such a promising one. I mean, you scored a couple of goals, even went to Bafana, and also won an individual award at the PSL Awards. That must have been an amazing season for you.
Yeah, man, it's crazy how I did it, and to be honest, I never thought things will turn out like this. I think all the pain, all the sacrifice, all the hard work that I did was actually worth it because, in this season, it was for me, it was a season where I just told myself that I want to understand the league, I want to adapt, I want to learn as quickly as possible, with God's grace. I think He has helped me to actually make things easier for me, and even the club, the teammates there have helped me to be able to cope, to be able to settle quickly and to enjoy football, because I think the thing that helped me to be able to do well in the league was because I was enjoying football. I didn't have any difficulties, outside football. I was able to know that I have to take care of myself, I have to take care of my family, and that's something that actually helped me. Mentally I was actually okay, and to have such an amazing season, it's unbelievable. It's not easy, it's not easy for your first season to come and just do well and score a couple of goals. I think even when I look at the season, when I look at my games, I think I could have even done better because I know what I'm capable of, but credit must also go to the Mamelodi Sundowns technical team, the club, and even my teammates for helping me to settle quickly, to learn a lot of things, yeah.
So just you obviously mentioned that you wanted to quit, like you've had that thought running through your mind. Besides the injuries, what happened to yourself that you maybe let go of your physique, and what was happening that made you so close to saying let's just leave this?
I think it was when my family was going through a lot, because I knew that I had to do something that was gonna support my family, and by that time it was things that soccer I was not really doing well, I just thought, okay, you know what, your family is going through a lot, they need to be supported, I need to feed them, I thought, okay, it's fine, let me just go to school and see what I can do to change my life, but by God's grace, He actually brought people into my life that are gonna show me that it's possible to actually even do it at your academics and even in your football, and yeah, I think that's one of the things that made me to wanna give up. My family's background is not really good, so that's one thing that made me to wanna go to school and to wanna change their life. And by God's grace, I just want to thank Him. I just want to thank God for helping me to be able to balance my schoolwork and career, and for not giving up, for bringing the right people to encourage me, to motivate me that it's possible, as long as you don't put it in your mind that your family are going through a lot and you want to support them. Yeah.
And then how do you encourage other youngsters to study and play football at the same time?
I think firstly is to manage yourself, to understand that you need to focus on your life. Firstly, you need to fix your life. You have to have goals. You have to know that, okay, you love football, but are you guaranteed that you're gonna actually make it professional? It's not really guaranteed. And also you have to check the career that you chose. Is it a long-term career or is it a short-term career? To be honest, for me, football, it's actually a short career. It's said that you watch the news that the players that were playing in PSL today, they are broke. They don't have any qualifications to go to work. It's said. So for me, I think even my family has helped me to actually realize that football is a short career. Go to school, but also play football. Try to balance that. So for me, I think my advice to the youngsters out there is just to encourage them to have a mission in their life by going to school and actually enjoying football. Because the most important thing is to enjoy football and also have the right people in your life. People that are gonna support you emotionally. Because that's the most important thing. Before you are actually a human being, before you're actually a soccer player, you're actually a human being. You have to have the right people in your life that are actually going to encourage you, that are going to bring positive energy in your lives. That's one thing that I actually try to do in my life, to be able to perform well in football and even academically, because I don't think even with myself only I was going to be able to get my diploma, but by the help of my teammates, also by the help of my schoolmates, it was actually possible, So for me, it's just to tell them that they have to understand that football is just not gonna be a lifetime thing. You have to balance your schoolwork and also your career. You have to know that you have to have a backup where you're gonna, one day when you finish playing football, you're gonna go to work. You're gonna be able to apply for work. And by that you will be able to even manage your money, because even when you play soccer, sometimes you tend to just spend. You don't have the knowledge that tomorrow you're gonna need that certain amount of money.
But just you mentioned that you came from a struggling background in Limpopo. How did this move come about to Toronto, and in your mind now, how much does this change your life?
I think this move will change my life, a lot, because I'll now be able to support my family properly. I'll now even be able to support myself also and live a better life. I think this move it has not been an easy move, and for it to happen, I'm actually grateful and I'm happy, and I just want to thank
Was it sudden, or was it like long time talks?
Nah, I think it's something that I think my manager knows about, because they just wanted me to focus on my career and the season, you know. I also didn't want to dwell too much on how many offers do I have, you know, because that can actually, you know, affect your performance, you know, and you end up not doing well. So I think the move, it was a surprise to me when they actually called me and told me that, okay, there's a team from America that wants you, you know, and I was like, okay, but is Sundowns going to approve that? But you know, Sundowns, you know, because of they understand that I also want to see myself going abroad, you know, they actually called me and talked to me, and they also told me that they even want me. They need me because of I had a good season, and for them to just release me like that, it was not easy, you know. So for me, I think this move will change my life, you know, will actually even change my football, you know, because I'll be able to learn a lot, you know, I'll understand and even improve certain aspects of my game.
Was this the only concrete one, or was there
Yeah,
others?
there was actually that's the concrete offer that I actually got, you know. Yeah, there was other teams, but for me, I think this one was the one that was concrete.
So is this the move to the MLS? Do you see that as a stepping stone, maybe to go to other bigger leagues, or is this where you wanted to be?
No, I think this will help me to be able to be closer to Europe. You know, I'll be able to get to get exposure to play in Europe, and also to one day play UEFA Champions League, because that's the goal. You know, that's the dream that I want. I want one day, when I look back at my career, I know that I've actually even played in Europe and even compete at the highest league. Firstly, my goal and dream was to be able to compete in the Champions League, you know, in Africa, and that has happened, you know. And now I just think that the move to MLS will even bring me closer to Europe, you know. I think it will open doors for me, and it will actually help me to even understand the environment there overseas, you know, to understand that it's not going to be easy, especially when you are far from home, you know. I also gonna be able to improve certain aspect of my game, you know. Yeah.
And also, I think it will be made easier by the fact that, you know, the global eyes, the spotlight is now on the MLS since the likes of Messi.
Yeah,
top players have actually gone there.
True, man. I think it will help me a lot now, especially that Messi is there, the likes of Busquets, also Jordi Alba. You know, I think it will play a huge role, because so now people are gonna be they're gonna be watching MLS leagues. You know, I think that will open doors for me also. You know, you never know, one day a big team would want to sign me. You know, and I think it will actually open my eyes and doors for me to actually work hard. You know, because it's possible now. Teams will be coming to MLS to want to sign players. You know.
No disrespect to TUT, but how does it feel going in the space of 24 months to playing varsity football? Oh, no, not even playing, sitting on the bench of varsity football, to now rubbing shoulders with these guys who played on the PlayStation. And also,
Wow.
there's a lot of South Africans there now, Bongi, Jabulo, you know? Yeah.
Wow, I think that is very encouraging. Man. I think this is not only for me. I think it's also for the guys here, you know, to make them aware that it's possible. It doesn't matter where you come from, what you are going through in your life, you know. I think everyone's dream here is to make it professionally and even go play Europe, you know. And I think this will actually open doors for them also. They will even get recognized because they know that there's actually good players that are actually playing at TUT. You know, I think this is good for even South Africa. You know, I think it will open doors for South African players, because they'll start coming here to want to sign African players, you know, which is good.
Pressure on you as well to perform.
No, I don't think it does, but I think it's actually good, you know. It's actually good. It's actually up to you how you take the pressure, because everywhere you go in football, there's always pressure. You can tell at Sundowns, the pressure that comes there is a lot of pressure. week in, week out, you have to make your friends happy. You have to make the club happy also. You have to always perform at your best. It's not easy, and that's something that I think even in Europe, that's what happens at big clubs. You have to always be in good shape. You have to always perform at your best. And for me to go and play at MLS, it will actually help me a lot. I think it will help me a lot. You can even see now that the players that are from South Africa are actually doing well there, you know. And it's good because one day big teams will actually want to sign them. So yeah.
And then talking about no, shit. Okay. Okay, talking about your new team now, I'm sure you've been following the progress in the last few weeks or so. Where do you think you can add value into them? Where do you think you can assist them?
I think firstly it's just to help the team to get back to winning ways, you know, to help the team to do well, you know, and I think me going there will help them because I know that my job is just to score. You know, so for me to go there is just to help them to win games, you know. Yeah.
What do you know about Toronto and like obviously you know they're based in Canada, but they're playing in MLS. What do you know about it, if anything?
I don't know much of it. I'll actually learn a lot when I get there, and I hope to learn a lot from them.
When the offer came, did you have any doubts that maybe it might not happen or it should happen?
No, I don't think. I didn't have any doubt because even if it didn't happen, I'm playing at the highest team, you know. I'm playing for a big team. They've taken care of me from the age of 12 years. So I didn't have any doubt and I was not going to be even worried because I'll still be playing for a big team and a team that is competing at the highest tournament in Africa. So I think I didn't have any doubt, and for me, this deal, I think when it came that they have approved everything, I was happy. I was happy, and I was so surprised also because Sundowns, I know not a lot of players just go. You know, you don't just go from Sundowns to overseas. So for me to see this deal happening was actually amazing because it shows that now Sundowns wants to let go of youngsters to go abroad, you know. This will even open doors for other players that are even in the academy and even in the first team that, you know what, if you're doing well and there's a club that wants you, we will let you go, you know, we'll let you go and go and compete at the highest level.
Are you looking forward to playing against Messi?
Yeah, man, I think it will be a big dream come true for me to play against Messi, you know. Yeah.
How are you excited about it?
I'm very happy. I can't even wait to get started. You know, I can't wait to even play against him, and hopefully it will happen soon. You know.
I think you came from the same academy as Olwetu Makanya, who just moved to.
Yeah, I actually
Isn't it like
do.
a bit weird to think now?
I think, you know, I think that guy is doing something amazing because even now there's players that are even in the academy of Mamelodi Sundowns. You know, I think he's helping a lot of kids. You know, it's good. I just think he needs support now, you know, to get a proper structure, you know, proper infrastructure, the fields that are proper, because I went there and the fields there are not really good, the clubhouse also. So I think that guy is doing something amazing because today he has two players that are even going to MLS, which is actually amazing. You know, I think this will be good because one day we'll be able to go back and actually help him, you know.
Fix the fields.
Yeah, it's actually great, you know, it's actually great.
What are you gonna miss most about Sundowns in South Africa?
I think I'm gonna miss the fans, you know. I'm gonna miss the city also because we have such an amazing country, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna miss a lot of things. The change room there at Sundowns, you know, the coaches there, the players, you know. I'm gonna miss the food also here in South Africa.
Yeah, and then
And the weather.
Yeah, the weather also.
Canada is
And what was the message from Rulani?
I think that guy played actually a huge role. The message that he gave me was that, you know what, go there, work hard, go there, represent us well, because you're not only representing yourself or your family, you're actually representing the club, the players at the academy. You know, go there, showcase your talent, work hard, be humble, you know, stay focused, and if there's anything that you need, you know, always talk to me, you know, because I think he's one person that has helped me today to be where I am, because he's given me the opportunity also to play. He believed in me. He always helped me to improve my game, and also he has helped me to be a great human being. That's one thing that I've actually learned there, and that is something that I'll always carry with me going forward. He's actually played a very huge role in my life.
And sorry, last one, Vin. I saw you crying after you lost against in the semi-finals. Can you take us through that experience, and then how do you feel to leave Sundowns having won, the biggest prize?
Yeah, man, it's actually said it was really emotional day for me that day, because I hoped and I wished that I had the belief that we're gonna win that game. I felt that we deserve it because of the way we've been doing. Imagine playing a tournament without losing and being knocked out, and a team that has lost in a tournament and winning the tournament. It's sad, it's sad. So I think that day was really emotional for me, because I knew that this was my goal. This was something that I always wanted. This is something that I actually wanted to win with Mamelodi Sundowns. Yeah.
Maybe my question is linked to the previous question from Ernest. Just in a short time with Sundowns first team, your highlights and also your lowlights.
Favorite goal?
Yeah, I think my highlight would be winning my first title. My first professional league title was Mamelodi Sundowns. That was special. That was actually special because I didn't only just win it, I also contributed. I also won Young Player of the Season, which was actually amazing. I didn't even think that I would win that. I would even be nominated for that because of it as my first season. But I think that's also one of my highlights also, and to even score my first goal. It's one thing that I'll always remember. I'll always be grateful for the opportunity that Coach Rulani and Mamelodi Sundowns has given me.
The lowlights?
The lowlights would be actually not winning everything. I think Mamelodi Sundowns, when you get to the club, they'll tell you that here we want to win everything. But I think that loss against Wydad, actually, it's something that I'll always carry with me, because it has builded me. It has made me to be strong mentally. Yeah.
Which coaches at Sundowns, like over the years, was that one that contributed to you believing that you could make it as a professional footballer?
Godfrey Sapula is one person that always, talked to me, encouraged me, and actually my first year at the academy is one person that told me that you are not gonna last year at the academy, but it's gonna be up to you with the amount of hard work that you put, the sacrifice and how you respect the other coaches, and I think he played a huge role also. And even Coach David and Coach Suprise, they've actually played a huge role. They've actually helped me in the MDC, because that's where the first team coaches have been checking me and asking me if I'm watching my games, am I doing corrections. That's something that I think I'll always carry with me. Yeah.
And from players, like, who was the most influential for your development? Like, maybe even just coming to training and seeing them, speaking to them, like.
I think Tembazwani is one person that actually welcomed me also well in the team. He's one person that will be straightforward with you. Came to me, told me that feel free, make mistakes, but also remember that everyone here is actually good. But come here and work hard. Enjoy football also. Stay disciplined, stay humble. Because he's one person that I think he's humble. He's a hard worker also. He believes in himself. He understands that it's not easy to play for Sundowns. He also has been loaned out. And he came back. He fought for his place. So he told me that I should believe in myself. I should not be discouraged by the big names that are here. Just go there and showcase your talent. They've brought you here because they saw something in you. So I'll always be grateful for the ways that you've told me, and also Onyango and Hongani Zungu, you know, they've actually helped me. They've helped me to settle quickly, you know. They've always told me to if you don't understand something, go to the coach, come to us, you know, talk to us. And even off the field to actually tell me that you should be grounded, you should be disciplined, and that's something that I'll always carry with me.
And then, Cassius, you grounded, humble, respectful, and then also you came with the first lady. I mean, being a professional player, obviously, there's a lot of things that can come to your mind. What has helped you to keep grounded?
I think even my girlfriend has helped me to be grounded, because she always reminded me to know that don't let the fame change you, you know. Don't let the money change you. Don't let where you are change you and make you forget where you are, you know. So I think even my family, my mother, you know, they actually played a huge role, because they've told me that you don't want to be poor again, you know. It's actually tough, you know. You don't want tomorrow coming back home, you don't have any job, you don't have anything, you know. So I think they've played a huge role by helping me to always remember that you're not only doing this for yourself, you know, you're representing us and you're doing it for us, because tomorrow you'll be able to take care of us.
Just the last one from me. You spoke about big players and stuff. There was a lot of South Americans that's come to the club in recent times. Did they like change any feeling in the club? Did you guys learn from them? What did they bring to Sundowns?
They're actually good persons, you know. They're actually good people, and I think we've learned a lot from them because of the how they play, you know. Technically they're actually good, you know, and of course the language, it's actually a problem, but they're actually good. They're good people, you know. They try to talk to you, to understand, you know, what you're saying, you know. They're actually open. They also want you to learn something from them, you know. And I appreciate that I've actually met people like that, because today I'm able to greet people in French, in Spanish, you know, which is good.
You're gonna
actually
be that person now.
Hey, so I'm actually ready for anything. Of course, I might not know the language, but at least I know if I meet someone who's French or Spanish, I'll be able to greet them. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All the best.